Hello there. In today's episode, I wanted to talk about money, and I wanted to talk about your money. Should you give your money to OpenAI, a $160 billion company as we speak, or should you give your money to me, a guy who makes tutorial on YouTube? That's the question for today. It's not so simple. I don't really like the state of AI right now. I prefer open source. I prefer open source projects like Datastar, and this is why my website, leg.ovh, is the way it is. I wanted to have open source code on this website that if you like a project, you can fork it and host it and have fun with it on your own. See? So everybody wins. The thing is, after 20 projects, a Python application will take around 100 megabytes in memory, so I had exhausted the 2 gigabytes of RAM on my server. This is when developers have what I call the worst idea ever. The worst idea ever is very simple. It says, let's rewrite everything from scratch. Now, if you hear a developer saying that, you run, alright? They have no idea what they're talking about. They always underestimate the time and the energy needed for a full rewrite from scratch. Always underestimate. So I didn't want it to rewrite the 20 projects, but they didn't fit on my server. So I had to investigate what was running on my server. This server is a €3 per month server that I bought last year to OVH, which is a hosting company in the north of France where I live. A lot of stuff happened during a year. You know, you write a lot of code in a full year on one VPS. And so I didn't even know where to start from the rewrite. So should I start with the backends? I experimented with a lot of backends. Alright, I experimented with Flask, then I moved to Quark, then I moved to Sonic. Should I rewrite everything with Sonic? Should I wait for Stereo or first HTML to be stable? So many questions. The Datastar code that I wrote 1 year ago, we had breaking changes in RC6, so I would have to rewrite that as well. The pub/sub mechanisms. I used Redis, but I also used in-memory queues, asyncio queues. So which one should I pick, or should I maybe try to rewrite everything with NATs? The database, I started with in-memory database, then I moved to TinyDB and JSON objects for like 10, 15 projects. Then recently I moved to SQLite. So should I rewrite everything with SQLite, and how do I transform my JSON data into SQLite data? So I hope that you see where I'm going. This is a task with a lot of code, where you have to translate code from one framework to another. Very simple, don't write features, don't break stuff, just translate, just update stuff. This is a good job for artificial intelligence, I have to say. I have to say that it failed completely when I asked it to do that, but then I used the latest Claude versions and I was able to have some success with it. The thing is, I want to do this rewrite, but if I want to save time, I will have to pay for the artificial intelligence. I still think it's a bubble, alright? AI is a heavy subsidized bubble, which also means that we have the best value for money right now. The $20 to compute is cheaper than ever right now, and it's only gonna get worse. So I'm okay with paying now if it saves me time. The problem is, at the moment I work in cybersecurity, I make 50k per year, which after the taxes means that I have 30k to live. Alright? It's okay. I have food, I have a roof over my head, but I have to search for new jobs. I can't buy stuff to gain time, and so keeping this channel running is a bit complicated. I still want to do a video every month, at least every week, if I can, with important projects. So I'm asking you to go to leg.ovh and become a supporter of the channel by giving some money for 2026. It is the only way I have to keep this channel running. I'm sorry to ask you this without other compensations than the YouTube videos. I hope you like them, but I want to make more. I have still a lot of projects that I want to do. Go to leg.ovh, you will find buttons to support the channel. If you give, I thank you a lot and add your name on the website. If you don't give, say you're here by putting a comment and liking and sharing this video. This will always help the channel. The goal of this channel is to make DataStar known to as many web developers as possible. This is the goal of this channel. This is where I am now. I hope that everyone is alright. I hope to see you very soon for new projects.